for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that can go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning. A workhorse.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Kenny Lofton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Ahmed Rosario is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Now here's the pitch. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting first, the left fielder, Leori Garcia.
Next, it'll be Larry Doby. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Count still at 1-2. Now here it comes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
The batter will be Grady Sizemore as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
No, that's out.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's running, and he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. Indians nothing. White Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
And now here is Minnie Minoso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left fielder.
Now here it comes.
9.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Second home run early in the year as the White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Lifted down the line in left. Ramirez into foul territory, and it's a foul ball.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
In now, Frank Thomas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Baines leads off first with one away. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now. Waiting next is Paul Konerko. .30 pitch is swung on and missed, strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left. Doby is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
No balls and a strike to count. Two out with the man at first. Hot shot on the ground is short. Rosario's got it cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and it's quickly 1-0 Chicago. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. The 1-0.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Fouled off. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Aparicio has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
At 7, the first baseman, number 25, Jim.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next up will be Jim Thome. Now the first pitch. Fouled away. One nothing good guys as we play inning number 2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Up top, it's 2-0. Jimenez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in next, Luis Aparicio. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He waits, now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And 1 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Perez is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8, the catcher, Yasmani.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch.
Strike
A ball
2.
and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be
Batting
down
up.
in the zone, hoping for a
baseman,
ground ball. So that was an
Leori
interesting pitch selection to go up
Garcia.
in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So now to the plate, Leori Garcia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just
0-2.
pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's the 0-2.
No, that's out.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
Now here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working
ball,
right
no
now.
strike.
He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
No, that's
but
a
a
foul
foul ball, 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today. Now into the box, Roberto Perez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
One-0 count. Here it is.
Hurt.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging the pitching staff.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Baines is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Rosario.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and up next will be the shortstop, Rosario. As a look, now the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box, Larry Doby, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Count. Here it is. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Ready on 0-2. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Now batting.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
At the plate now, Grady Sizemore, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Fouled off. Rosario at third. Doby at second with 2 gone. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Here's the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next, here is Jose Ramirez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 out, bases loaded. Two and one after the foul ball there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Nope.
2 back-to-back.
3-1 to him now.
3-1.
The 3-1 pitch.
2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ready with the payoff pitch.
Foul ball.
He's set. The 3-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. A payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Minnie Minoso.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Adios, pelota. Solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now
So here's Yoan Moncada. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first
the
out.
right fielder, number 3, Harold Baines.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that will bring up Harold Baines. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
1 out, nobody on. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah. Ball. 2-2.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Adios, Pelota. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas.
The first baseman.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1-2 to Frank Thomas.
One ball.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Shoots this one over to first. And that's the second out.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
Now to bat, Paul Konerko grounded out in his last at-bat. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
That's down. That's the ball.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic.
Ball,
Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 2-1 now to Konerko. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 3 and the Indians 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Jim Thome is on deck. And here's the 3-2 from him. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. That brings up Jim Thome. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman.
2-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater.
No, that's
surprising
down.
take right there.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Ball 4.
And
Runner
a
take your base.
fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next to stand in is Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Had him reaching that time.
No
It's
ball,
strike 1.
strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
No, ball. 1-1.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
1-2 is the count.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Now it'll be Eloy Jimenez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's up. That's a ball.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop, Leori Garcia.
Now at the plate, Luis Aparicio, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. The 4th home run here in the early going, and the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Leori Garcia.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and a strike to count.
2-1.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-1 Chicago. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-0.
That missed. That's the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Jimenez coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Track 2.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, being especially careful here. Lofton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one to Thomas at first. It's a double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
To the plate now, Larry Doby, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the pitch on 2-1. Line drive, base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Into the box, Grady Sizemore, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
That's the ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 goes the other way as this is line to left. Minoso gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Minnie Minoso. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scrape.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a solo shot down the line in left, his third home run of the ball game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
At the plate now, Yohan Moncada. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Ball. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And that one yanked just foul. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. The next 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reyes is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harold Baines.
So now to the plate, Harold Baines. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
So now into the box is Frank Thomas. He bounced out last time up. And now pitch on the way.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Paul Konerko would be next. And the one thing you can say about Thomas is that his sense of the strike zone is as good as anyone's as he coaxes out a base on ball.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Zach Plesac takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 34, Zach Plesac.
Paul Konerko will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Thomas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A little bouncer. Pops this one up. Rosario has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-1. Matt Foster takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez. Here's the first pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Hit in the air to left. Minoso is there, and he has it for the out.
The right fielder, number 32, Ramirez.
So next to hit is Franmil Reyes. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-0 the count. The pitch. swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Minoso is right there. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Jim Thome, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping up is Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So now to the plate, Roberto Perez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-0.
Kenny Lofton would be next. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 7.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. He's set. Here it comes.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hernandez on second. Perez on at first with 2 down. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bounce to first. Reined in. Thomas will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the White Sox 5 and the Indians 2. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and up next, the exciting Leori Jimenez.
The center fielder, Leori Jimenez.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he fouls this one off. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And stepping in, Leori Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Leori Garcia. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The batter, number 9.
Minnie Minoso Steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Yoan.
Digging in next, Yoan Moncada flew out last time up. Looking to minimize the damage here.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Opposite field to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the 2nd run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2.
The right fielder,
Usually a hitter would shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Phil Maton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Harold Baines will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full, and the White Sox are out in front 8-2. So here is Ahmed Rosario. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Minoso has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Leori Garcia.
At the plate now is Larry Doby, singled last time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Ball. Count full.
And this
That's
misses
low.
here
Ball
for
four.
ball
Take your
4.
base.
Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Grady Sizemore. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jimenez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Indians lead 1. Still 8-2. Here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball. That's inside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two
2 balls, no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two-0 count. The pitch high and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here comes the payoff pitch. In the air out to left. Doby is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Paul Konerko. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 delivery. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Count is full.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Three-two pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 3-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he fouls this one off. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Once again, a 3-2. There's ball 4.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder,
So the next to bat will be Eloy Jimenez. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Konerko stands at first with 1 out. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter number
Ready
11.
now is Leori Garcia. Flew out last time up.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a two-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
At the plate, here's Monty Grandal. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1.
No, ball.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the White Sox 10 and the Indians 2. Jay Spry will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, Jay Spry.
Stepping in once again is Ramirez for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Here comes the 1-2. And he popped him up. Thomas in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jim Thome.
Next, it'll be Jim Thome. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey!
That fastball taken for strike one.
0-1.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Hernandez.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Now to the plate, here is Leori Garcia. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes is there to put it away for route number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Minnie Minoso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Yohan Moncada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Now,
Blake Parker comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Harold Baines. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Minoso ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
So now to the plate, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-2 pitch. is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Paul Konerko, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Outside, 3-0 now. Eloy Jimenez would be next. Moncada on third. Baines on at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Konerko will touch them all. A 3-run homer. Number 449 now for his career as they just continue to pour it on here. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Leori. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. And I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
4 runs here in this half inning. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Full count, here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. The White Sox lead this one 14-2. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez. It was a walk in his last trip. And now pitch on the way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Off speed pitch just missed inside. A strike, and it's 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Kenny Lofton is on deck. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
In now, Kenny Lofton. Hard hit ball to short. Aparicio fields it cleanly. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The bat, number 1. Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Next up, Ahmed Rosario. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First delivery to him, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
At the plate, Larry Doby. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now back, designated hitter, Grady Sizemore.
Indians down to their final out now, and that brings up Grady Sizemore. First delivery to him.
Nope, ball.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
2-0 the count.
Fouled off. Doby, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Fouled away. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Again, another foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Cleveland, good night.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-3 is the final score in this one. The White Sox led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Carlos Rodon earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.